Hi, everybody. It's Lori Lowe. Welcome to this episode of The Sacred Binge. Hey, I thought I would share what happens when you decide to go on a diet. And I have a personal story to tell about this. So today is Monday, the day after the Thanksgiving holiday. And I had decided, I even told my boyfriend last night, hey, I'm going to not eat any processed food, any processed flours, processed bread, cookies. Oh, I don't eat cookies anyway because I don't eat sugar, but any kind of processed packaged food. I was going to do it. And I said, I'm going to do that for 1 week and see how I feel. And it sounds very innocent, doesn't it? So I had to go get groceries this morning because it was the end of the holiday week and the house was completely empty. And I actually, while I was walking around the grocery store, I'm like, oh, this is not going to go well. This is not going well, because all I can think about are those foods that I like to have that represent freedom to me, represent comfort and care, and just being able to eat what I want when I want it. So so I said during my shopping trip, I said, nope, completely reneging on that promise. That was a subtle way to go on a diet and restrict, because the goal was, I was hoping maybe I'd lose a few pounds, and it's amazing how subtle this instinct or impulse to go on a diet is. And just feeling like, well, if I can just restrict this thing, then that will be okay. Or if I can just restrict this little bit, then I can maybe drop a couple of pounds, and then maybe I can even keep it going. And then suddenly I'm on the diet cycle, and all of that energy of a binge builds up behind it. And I think it builds up behind it because you're focused on restricting a food or a type of food or a number of calories or whatever. And you no longer pay attention to the binge. The binge is what is sacred and where all of the information comes from that permits us to heal. It creates that awareness. We put away the shame, and we figure out something really profound that heals the desire to binge. So I just completely stepped backward across the line, kitty corner, hopscotching, whatever. And the result is that I went to the grocery store and I immediately, hi, Georgie, that's my dog, George. Hey, buddy. And I immediately, I felt the effects of that. I felt the effects of restricting myself. So woof, you got to just stay vigilant and remember, every day is a day to give up shame. Every day is a shame-free day. And each day that you can count that up and you've got 30 days shame-free is a really profound and important accomplishment when you have a food use or a binge eating disorder. So don't go on diets, don't restrict, don't do anything you don't believe in, and enjoy your life. And circling back really specifically to why I don't eat sugar, I've talked about this in previous videos, but it's because I've done a lot of research and understand that sugar itself is an addictive substance, and that it creates all kinds of metabolic disorders because it has been so highly processed and appears in highly processed foods that the food industry specifically engineers to create addiction because they want you to buy more of it. So that is a food group or an item or a substance that I have specifically said, nah, I am not going to eat that. And I restrict nothing else, but I am not going to eat foods that have any kind of processed food or sugar added to them on any kind of a regular basis. And that has been great. It's like I have the information to be able to make that choice, and it's all comfortable and good. But me arbitrarily saying, I'm going to give up these highly processed flours and stuff like that because I want to lose some weight. Nope. That's bad news. So just wanted to share that with you and remind you that focus on a shame-free day, focus on making every time you eat a sacred experience, and don't go on a diet. Okay. Until then, guys, have a great day. Bye.